when I first interviewed you, before the cameras were rolling, we didn't get to film this, unfortunately. But you were talking about something fascinating about Mel's Diner every week or something. You,
Yeah.
Mystery, Owen,
And
several
Neil.
others, Nick
And
and
Neil.
Neil would be there.
And there are a couple other names I don't remember. Yeah. And Owen was like 19 and obviously on the spectrum. And I think he's admitted that he's on the spectrum. Nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
he
that.
is.
They're definitely on the spectrum. But he would just sit there and not say anything, look at everyone like this. And yeah, we'd sit there and shoot the shit and have fun and tell stories. That was an interesting time. Project Hollywood, I got invited to stay there. I said, no, I like my peace. I like my quiet. I like to sleep at night. And I'm long past the days of joining a fraternity. Thank you guys. Not happening.
Yeah, so what
Eric
are
has always been, let me just say something. Eric has always been very deferential, very polite, very kind to me. I've never in person ever had him be anything other than extremely respectful. And I think Eric has been ripped off and conned. Thank goodness he found his current business partner, Robert Beck, who's a great guy. I know Beckster. Robert Beck is an English fellow who actually started out with my first book when he was 18, 19 years old as a teenager. And I don't know exactly the circumstances where he met Mystery, but he's been very good. Eric was in a very dark place when
he was
Robert
going to
found
join this call actually.
what
I
call
think he was going to join us today actually right now, but he had a date or something.
Eric or Robert.
Um, Robert Beckster, yeah.
I love Dexter. That would have been great to talk to him.
Oh yeah, perfect. I'm gonna have to clip this and show him why did you have this date instead of
He
hanging out with
actually
us.
brought me a lovely Swedish girl to one of my seminars, a sacrifice, an offering.
Yeah,
Love you for that,
he's
Beckster.
super friendly.
Beckster, if you're watching this, you're a stand-up guy. Thank you for Charlotte, the AKA the succubus.
Succubus. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I'm interviewing Mystery soon.
Great.
What stories
Even
can
my,
you tell from back in the day?
I remember my first meeting with him vaguely. It was me, Neil, Mystery, and one of Mystery's business partners, Chris Odom, Lovedrop, I think. And we all met up and we were playing with a waitress and it was fun. I just remember meeting him that way. And I know he was hanging out, living in a small apartment in Hollywood with Lovedrop and a couple other people who didn't treat him well. Mystery has been ripped off by, this is a true story. And the dates are mangled in my mind. I'm old. But many, many years ago, I was still living in Marina Del Rey, which was, I've been here 9 years in San Diego, Marina Del Rey. It was at least 20 years ago. Eric's business partner at the time, Chris Odom, invited me to go have sushi. I said, okay. We're having sushi in the marina. He says, you should get to be friends with Eric. And at the time, I didn't know Eric. I said, I don't like Eric and I don't like what he teaches. Why would I want to be friends with him? He shocked me. He said, I don't like Eric either. I said, what? You're his business partner and you're his friend. He said, I may be his business partner, but I only pretend to be his friend. I said, Chris, that's sociopathic. He said, no, no, you don't understand. I have a monkey and I want to know what the monkey knows. So I put the pet monkey in a cage and I study the monkey while it's in the cage. And I thought to myself, this guy's fucking sick. I swear to you, this is true. I may get some of the exact dates wrong. And I know it was sushi. It was something I remember. It was called Top Cloud Sushi, right in the same strip mall as California Pizza Kitchen, where I took Neil and trained Neil. Yeah, but that's what happened. And he's not unique. Odom. Many people ripped off Mystery, Real Social Dynamics. I saw what Tyler was doing in the book, The Game. I said to Neil, I predict that Tyler will rip Mystery off. And Neil said I chalked it up to Ross's competitive paranoia, but Tyler Durden was soon to prove him right.
Mm.
Mystery is one of the few originals who's been ripped off. I think more than I've been ripped off, he's been ripped off. There's so many different companies. They're teaching Mystery Method.